Welcome on in to another beautiful day. Now it is for Big Train Baseball. I'm Allie Navarette alongside Nick Poor. Apologies for the late start, folks. We've had quite the crazy day out here at South County High School in Virginia. Big Train facing off against the Metro SoCo Braves today. It's the first away game of the season. Here it's the top of the first. We had some delays for rain and thunder, but now the game is underway and we're excited to get going. Top of the first just finished. Just a little recap for you. That is Moore on the mound for the Braves. He records 2 strikeouts in that one. Some great hitting from Petrie for a double and Schultz for a single. And yeah, I think we'll just keep it here mid-inning, honestly, and recap you on what happened in our crazy day.
Oh, a lot happened, Allie. A lot happened.
Also, I should mention, the screen is black because we were having some camera issues. So Nick and I both very familiar with radio broadcasting. So we're going to do this radio style today. And we'll still have the score bug for you. So hopefully that'll be a nice visual aid. But yeah, no live stream. But honestly, there's a huge fence in front of us. And the sun is right in our faces. So cannot promise how good a video quality would be.
Honestly,
anyways.
It was actually a beautiful shot. The sun was coming up over the grass.
It was nice.
Yeah.
That's
so I'm going to sit here and try my best to make it work, but emphasis on try.
That's Brandon Clark on the mound for the Big Train, one of the Bama boys, sophomore out of Ashburn, Virginia. So playing in his home state today. As again, we're at South County High School in Virginia.
A little bit of a trip for us coming out from Bethesda, especially for you guys, actually.
Yeah, more so for us than you. You're coming from D.C.
Oh, yes. I was a little closer for once, which is a new sensation for me.
The fielding lineup today for the Big Train, get that to you.
Oh, we can still show them that.
We'll have Clark on the mound, like I said. Cobb behind the plate, moving off from first base. Now that Sean Lane, the Terp, is back in action. He'll be the first baseman for the Big Train. Rogers at second, Petrie at shortstop, Schultz at third, and then the outfield, Felix left, Wingate center, and Hegwood on the right. So there's your lineup for the Big Train. Again, they're playing the Braves.
Yes, the Metro
SoCo
Braves.
Quite the name there.
Also, we'd like to apologize to our friends from Olney. The Crop Dusters apparently are just called the Crop Dusters.
Strictly Crop Dusters, no longer Olney. So Big Train will be taking them on again tomorrow, looking for some revenge after falling 6-0 in that first exhibition game on Saturday. But we haven't even mentioned it yet. Train had opening day yesterday and won 3-2. Huge win. Top of the ninth, the Thunderbolts put 2 on the board to go up 2-1, and then Peyton Schultz with the walk-off single to do it for the Train.
Oh my God, we were for those of you who were watching, absolutely losing it in the booth.
Yeah, it was crazy. Schultz, that was quite the hit. Also, it was a big help from having Sean Lane back from the University of Maryland. He literally lost in a heartbreaking fashion to UConn the night before and then was at Shirley Povich the next day. So huge for the program. Leading off for the Braves is the center fielder, Luke Jensen.
Luke Jensen, a sophomore at Nebraska-Lincoln from Elkhorn, Nebraska.
UNL, a Big Ten program. You love to see it.
Yeah. 19 starts at .257 average for today's leadoff hitter.
Clark, first pitch in, low, ball 1.
Yes, super excited to be here. We're very sorry there are no graphics. But, you know, it was a thunderstorm. We're all a little shaken. Big Train was not shaken in that first half, though. The first half inning, I should say.
Clark there with an almost identical pitch into the dirt for ball 2. In, swung on, fouled way high, out left. Big Train running for it.
He really went for that one.
He really did. Falling into the dirt.
Look, that's the kind of commitment we want to see. We're out here in the wet mud, fighting for our lives, and they're doing the same thing.
Strike one there off that foul ball for Clark. Count at 2-1.
Jensen facing Clark. Jensen's dad played D3 at Central College in Iowa. So Midwest boy through and through.
Seriously, he is.
Just like you, Allie.
Just like me now. Well, Maryland girl at heart, but 2-1 pitch, swung on, fouled back, so count 2-2.
Are you one of the big Maryland flag people?
Oh, yes. Did you see? I picked you up in my car today. Did you see? I believe we have a. Actually, no. That's my mom's car. My car at home has the crab with the Maryland flag in it. Going to GW, you have to have seen that bumper sticker.
No,
Really?
I don't know. All I remember is you FaceTimed me when we were doing work, and I just saw the giant Maryland sticker on your laptop. So I totally knew, she's a proud Marylandian.
Yes. Jensen hit straight into Petre's glove. He'll field it to first, and they'll tag him out. Well fielded by Petre, finding Sean Lane in his first base debut for the Big Train.
Great job from Lane. It looked like his foot was still on the bag there, but he still, doubled down. It's like, I'm going to tag him as I'm leaning off just to make sure he's going to be out one way or another.
Up next, Joe Suarez for the Metro Braves.
Joe Suarez from Youngstown State, rising sophomore. He's from Falls Church, Virginia.
Not too far from here. First pitch, a ball from Clark.
That's my adopted hometown around here.
Falls Church?
Yeah, I cover high school sports for the Falls Church News Press. You can catch my lovely recap of a track and field finale over at fcnp.com or in the paper if you just pick it up at your local market.
Subtle plug for Nick's work there.
Not very subtle in the slightest. I'm on my grind, Allie.
Ball 2, that was for Clark. Count it 2-0. In. They'll call it ball 3.
Batters count here.
Clark trying to avoid his first walk here. Sends it in. And he'll walk him. So Suarez heads to first. Brandon Clark records his first walk of the day. And up next for the Braves is Buchanan.
Senior at Wilson College. He's betraying his local crop dusters from Olney, Maryland.
They're just the crop dusters now, Nick.
I know, but he's from Olney, Maryland. I didn't call them the only crop dusters. Come on, I make many mistakes, but
I don't
one
even
get
know if
right.
they want to be associated with the town anymore.
That's hysterical, especially considering the town. No, I'm not going to get into that.
Clark, first pitch.
Strike one. Yeah, the town probably is huge fans of the team. It's weird that they're trying to dissociate.
Clark, that was a beautiful pitch, looking to rebound here.
He played in the Great Lakes Summer League back in the day, another bat league.
Another Midwestern situation.
A lot of Midwest connections, surprisingly.
That's surprising.
Not a lot.
Beautiful
of
pitch.
boys.
Strike 2.
Yeah, we're working hard on this this visual thing. We wish you could see it with us, and I'm going to take fault for it.
I don't think anyone needs to take fault for it.
No, just shovel it all on me. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. I'll take the fall.
Clark in.
Woo.
That one low into the dirt.
When,
Cobb controls it. Ball 1.
When inevitably our horribly mean boss man, Michael Machad, yells at us, as he often does. That was total sarcasm for those of you at home.
Yeah, Michael Machad, who wiped down this table with his own shirt, so very committed to the job.
Did he whip it off? I missed
No,
that.
no. He just kind of moved it.
I was going to say, he's putting on a show.
Clark in. They'll call it ball. Even count now, 2-2.
Gotta say, it's low-key beautiful right now.
No, it's very nice. It's the calm after the storm.
Yes. I guess there's a reason that's a phrase.
Yeah. In.
I never really thought of that.
Ball. Full count now. Again, runner on first for the Braves.
For more linguistics discussion, stay tuned.
Clark. The 3-2. Delivers. And he gets it done. Clark records his first K of the day.
I love the angle we're at. We can see these pitches coming in. It's a different angle. For those of you who don't know, we're on the side, basically at the length away from home plate as the pitcher's mound on the first base line. So we're getting a different kind of look at pitches than we normally would.
And that's Jeremy Galinsky up next for the Braves. 2 outs. Galinsky's big swing and a miss there for strike 1.
Mr. Galinsky from DeUville College, a senior from Sloan, New York.
DeUville College. Never heard of that one, but I believe it's in Buffalo.
I think it's next to
Oh, my
Whoville.
research told me. Okay.
Sorry, is it actually in Buffalo? I have no
I
clue.
think it's actually in Buffalo. Ball 1 there, and Cobb will try to get it to Lane to pick off the runner at first, but unsuccessful.
Yes, DeUville is in Buffalo. That is a great note you had.
Yeah, I found that one out. Had to do some research.
He's the legendary man with a pet albino crawfish.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, a crawfish, a small shellfish.
Clark swung on and missed there for Galinsky for strike 2. Count at 1 and 2. Clark with a chance to end the inning here.
If he doesn't play the MLB, he wants to work in medicine.
Good for Jeremy Galinsky.
Nicknamed Jerm.
Jerm.
Favorite athletes are Alex Caruso, LeBron, Jorge Posada, and JT Realmuto. Interesting group.
In strike 3. Brandon Clark records another K, and the big train escaped the inning unscathed. We will be back shortly for the top of the second. Welcome back to Big Train TV, or Big Train Radio, more like it today, here from South County High School. Leading off this inning for the Train is Baylor Cobb. First strike from Moore, the Braves pitcher. First pitch, a ball. Second one in for the out for the first strike.
He's working quickly here.
Moore in. That one a bit high for ball 2. Baylor Cobb playing behind the plate today instead of at first base. Moore delivers. Cobb hits it out to the second baseman and right to first base. Easy out there to take care of it. Out 1 here in inning number 2.
Little fancy slide there for Morgan to make sure he had the play, and passes it right over to to Webb for a quick out to start the inning. Good work from the infielders.
Up next for the big train is TJ Rogers, the second baseman. Moore delivers the first pitch, swung on and missed by Rogers. Count of 0-1.
TJ Rogers yesterday, a little bit of a struggle bus, 0 for 4 at the plate.
That one comes in high for ball 1. Yeah, I mean, big train bats were pretty good yesterday, even though it took them 7 innings to score, but that one fouled back, drew a little bit of contact there for strike 2. But, you know, they got it done in the end, and what more can you ask for on opening day?
Oh, yeah. The excitement, the atmosphere, an outstanding game.
In for ball 2, even count now. Moore in. Rogers hits it up again, straight into the glove of the first baseman, and he'll make it to the base. Out number 2.
Well played by Webb. Both teams today fielding, we're not fielding Webb today, but both teams have a Webb.
That's Webb from the Braves there at first base.
Yes.
Now up for the train, Clay Wargo in the DH spot. He's been behind the plate for the past couple days, but just going to hit for now.
Largo yesterday went 0 for 3, but did draw a walk.
First pitch comes in hot for strike 1.
Red-shirted sophomore with a shot to clears. That's possibly my favorite mascot in
Shot
all
to
of
clears.
sports. Yes.
That's a good one. Second pitch comes in. Wargo hits it back, fouled out. Strike 2.
Getting some good work here on the mound. SoCo is doing well here with Max Moore.
Moore ahead in the count here with 2 outs at the top of the second. Wargo swung and missed.
I believe he tipped it.
Oh, tipped it off, so foul. Just enough. Staying alive here.
Yeah, he's in there.
Moore fires. That one way high. Goes over the head of the catcher, Galinsky, for ball 1. Count at 1 and 2.
Max Moore from Mount St. Mary's.
Pitch in. And that one swung on and missed by Wargo. So that'll do it here for the top of the second. We'll be back shortly with you on Big Train. Welcome back. Leading off this inning for the Braves is Webb. Again, still facing Brandon Clark from Alabama on the mound for the Big Train.
Brandon Clark, of course, not the Memphis Grizzly, a different man, same name.
Must clarify. Clark, first pitch in, way high. Ball 1 goes over Cobb's glove.
lefty did not get any time this year, but not because it was play, because he was working off an injury.
Summer, perfect time to kind of find that rehab, find his stride before he goes back to Tuscaloosa in the fall. That one in again a bit low for ball 2. Count it 2-0. Clark fires in high again. 3-0. Batters count again for Brandon Clark.
Just the second here, you want to get a little more distance than this, and it already looks like he's losing a bit of control. I don't want to speak too loudly because we're right next to the dugout.
Clark fires in. Strike 1 there.
Could hear
Stays alive.
Could hear Coach Self say, "There it is." I can't say it better myself.
There it was. Count it 3-1.
All right, I get it. Got to correct every grammatical little thing that I did wrong.
Clark sends it in. That one high for his another walk. Clark's second walk of the day. And Webb will head to first base. Up next, Daniels.
Daniels' first at bat of the day.
Clark first pitch into Daniels. He'll bunt into Clark's glove. He'll send it to first base. Well fielded there by Clark to get Sean Lane for the out, but Webb will advance to second. Up next, Lucas Adam, the center fielder for the Braves. One out here.
Freshman from Charlottesville.
Charlottesville, Virginia, home of University of Virginia.
Sorry, cut you off there.
No, you're fine.
Announcer here from the SoCo Metro team, definitely from the New Jersey, Long Island area like myself.
Ooh, wild pitch there from Clark will send Webb into third. Clark losing a bit of control at the moment.
Yeah, that's about the second or third ball we've seen blow by into the padding behind home plate.
Clark looking to regroup here. Count it 1-0. Ball comes in. Solid pitch there, but called a ball.
Yep, for a guy working off his injury, he looks competent in his form. That's not something you see from a lot of guys coming off an injury that takes out for a season.
Clark in and fouled back by Adam for strike 1. Count it 2-1. And I believe the rain is starting to come down just a bit. You can hear it on our tent a little. So might be playing through the rain a little bit, folks.
Oh, yeah, now I see it dripping down.
It's coming down. Clark in. Strike 2, even count. Clark fighting his way back.
There he is. He's finding that left heater floating up and inside on the batter. He should be able to do well against a lefty here. This heater's really going to jam the batter up if he keeps throwing it the way he is.
Clark sends it in. That one low. Full count, 3-2.
This team really loves their full counts.
Rain coming down a bit harder as Brandon Clark looks to retire the second batter of this inning. Winding up, sends it in, and chopped out right to Lane. He'll get to first, just take care of that one. So out number 2 there, and Webb will remain on third base.
Lane giving the death stare across to the runner on third, telling him you're not going anywhere, all with his eyes.
Nick Morgan, the second baseman, up to bat now. 2 outs here in the the bottom of the second inning. Clark looking to take care of business and prevent Webb again on third from running in.
Nick Morgan, GMU sophomore. A lot of GMU energy.
Clark in. Ball 1. Yes, we've got some GMU guys on our Big Turn intern staff. Shout out Patrick and Dan.
Patrick and Dan.
Clark, the 1-0, comes in.
Sorry, wait, which one is Patrick?
Patrick Chapman?
Yeah, no, I don't know, Patrick. You mean Splash Zone?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, you're right. Clark there, make the count 1-1. Just a little intern joke.
Come on.
Comes in, swung on, fouled out down the right field side. Strike 2.
Intern team truly bonding. You guys got to get in on this next year. And we're gone. Well, we're not here unless some of us may return. Who knows? I don't know.
Clark getting ready for the 1-2 pitch. Clark fires in and swung on there, but it'll get quickly from Rogers to Lane, and that'll be the out number 3 at first base. So the Big Train escape again unscathed. Webb was at third, but they're able to make it happen and get the runner done at first. Score still 2-0 as we head into the, both teams with nothing.
See how easy it is to make mistakes?
I know. You messed it up last night. Now it's my turn.
Hey, we're all good.
We'll be back with the top of the third in just a leading off the top of the third, we're at the final batter in the Big Train order, Colton Hegwood, the right fielder today for the Train. Again, facing Moore on the mound for the Braves. Moore's first pitch comes in quick. Hegwood hits it deep into center field. Going, and the center fielder cannot get a hand on it, so Hegwood will make it to second. Double for Colton Hegwood to leave off the top of the third.
Ball kind of just came down between the left fielder and the wall there. Yessen just could not get to it.
So we're back to the top of the order here with Garrett Felix. Great hit there from Colton Hegwood.
Good to see him slugging again. 0 for 4 yesterday, but the guy hit a double and a homer in the exhibition game against the Southern Maryland Senators.
Runner in scoring position again. That's Hegwood out at second. Garrett Felix at the plate for the Big Train. Moore sends in pitch number 1. Little bunt there from Felix. And Hegwood will make it safely to third. They'll get Felix out at first, but Hegwood now just one base away from coming home.
Some great hustle there from Felix, making that a really close play off the bunt. Now, prime opportunity to score here. Oh, did not put the runner on third.
And it's Emilian Pitre up, the shortstop for the Big Train, who had a big day yesterday.
2 singles, 2 RBI, 1 in the 9th, 1 in the 6th.
First pitch into Pitre. Pitre hits it out to the second baseman, and they'll get him out at first, but not before Hegwood comes home. The Big Train with their first run on the board.
I wish I could whistle. But
we do not have our whistle or our train.
We had some very, very interesting sentiments from a buddy of ours about doing that. A gruff good friend.
So 2 outs here, but Colton Hegwood comes home. Train up 1-0. Moore pitch in. We're back at Peyton Schultz, the hero of last night.
Right.
The walk-off.
They ruled that a double for Schultz.
Oh, interesting.
I think I called it a single on the cast. but
didn't really matter because it
he
did,
won us the game.
it did what I needed to do. Count at 1-1.
Just a little stat padding there. They'll give him. It would have been a double if he ran it out, but once he hit the ball, it was over.
More into Schultz. That one past the pitcher for ball 2.
You know, that got past the catcher, but it looked like it was almost in the strike zone.
Yeah, past the catcher. I just said past the pitcher.
Again, we all make mistakes. The New York Mets did a 5-minute discussion on stroking. Everything happens.
Strike there. Even count now. 2-2.
New York Mets, you have to say, have the best broadcast crew in baseball.
I'm a big Bob Carpenter fan. I don't know.
Who even is that?
Masson broadcaster Schultz hit right into the glove of the third baseman. He'll try to get it over to first, and they'll call him out. So that'll do it for the top of the third, but not without the big train scoring a run. So train leads 1-0 as we head into the bottom. Welcome back. Pitching change for the big train. Brandon Clark out there. He finished the day with 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and 1 wild pitch, but no runs. So still nothing for the Braves. And new pitcher for the big train is Luke Baker.
Luke Baker from from Gainesville, player at Jacksonville, a junior now. 8.2 ERA in 11 games, which is not the best, but he does not give up homers. Again, I believe I said this in the game against Olney, and he gave up a homer. So we'll see if he can return to that hard-to-get deep balls off of strategy kind of pitcher on the mound today. He used to play for Ole Miss, actually.
Leading off, Ruzicka for the Braves. He's the DH. Last batter in the order for the Braves. Baker sends in first pitch, swung on and missed by Ruzicka, 0-1.
Austin Ruzicka Porter from Shepherd College. Born in Denver, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
yeah,
you
that
got me there.
tricked you and the audience and myself as I read it.
Baker in high, ball 1.
Was not expecting it to say PA there, but yeah, from Pennsylvania. D2 appearances for Shepherd College. Had 7 starts, batting .161.
Another ball there, count at 2-1 for Baker.
A lot of retired numbers here from the local high school.
Oh, wow, I didn't even notice.
Look
That one fouled back into the parking lot.
Oh,
our very own writing intern Jacob Cheris grimacing as he looked to see if that one hit
there
a
goes
car.
Allie's car, and we are not getting home today.
That would be bad. Even count
We're
now.
carpooling back with Ethan. He's the only car we got.
It's my mom's car, actually. So pitch comes in, strike. And he retires Ruzicka. First strikeout for Luke Baker. We'll be back to the Braves, back to the top of the Braves order with Jensen.
First batter, first K. Love to see it. Luke again, the Nebraska native.
The Big Ten baseball kid.
Really?
Pitch comes in high, way high, ball 1.
Oh my God, Nebraska-Lincoln is just Nebraska.
Yes, University of Nebraska.
Why did I think that was some obscure JUCO school?
No. University of Nebraska is quite literally Nebraska.
Well, that puts
Go Cornhuskers.
that puts his .257 batting average on another level then, doesn't it?
And he hits it right into the glove of Sean Lane, another Big Ten guy, and he gets to first easily for out number 2.
Sean Lane in the field today, taking care of anything that comes his way.
very excited to see Lane out here. You know, he kind of came in and provided that spark last night when the big train needed it most. And, you know, he saw a lot of action for Maryland in his first year, which is very impressive. That's a very impressive program, especially this year. And so for him to be out here getting some reps in for the big train is huge. First pitch comes in from Baker there, strike one.
Joe Suarez at the plate lists his hobbies as fishing and lifting. I don't know if he means lifting fish out of the water or lifting weight.
Sent in there from Baker for ball one. Count at 1-1. I would assume lifting weights is the answer.
A lot of fishers on this team, actually. You a big fisher, Allie?
No.
Neither am I. Don't like the way they look, but I'll eat them.
Baker in, swung on and missed there by Suarez. Count at 1-2.
That pitch had some mustard on it to use a blanket statement to say it was good. Great stuff from Luke Baker so far.
One strike away from ending the inning. Baker in. That one low for a ball.
That was above the knees. Ladies and gentlemen, the umpire can't hear us probably, so I might have to start heckling on the air. Kidding, not a heckler.
2-2 comes in from Baker. Out. Woo! Luke Baker takes care of business in the bottom of the third. Big Train still up 1-0 here on BigTrain.tv. Welcome back. You're listening to Big Train TV. Not seeing it today because, again, having some technical difficulties. Apologize for that. But, you know, we're excited to be bringing you Big Train baseball nevertheless here in the top of the fourth, leading off for the Big Train, the Terrapin Sean Lane, who's playing first base, still facing Moore on the mound for the Metro Braves.
Yeah, honestly, best that my phone isn't out there on the tripod right now because it would be wet.
It would be wet.
And it would be destroyed.
This is true. Honestly, the sky is kind of beautiful, though, even though it's a bit of weird weather.
I like it, the way the gold light comes through the clouds.
First pitch in for Moore. Ball.
I didn't realize it was a lefty battle today. We had
Moore in. Strike one.
We had Moore and, oh my God, Brandon Clark.
Yes.
Every time I think of him, I just picture the Memphis Grizzlies. So I almost said John Morant. That would have been bad.
Pitch comes in, strike two.
Okay. Love a man with the sports goggles.
Lane struck out in his last at-bat, and now he's here at 1-2. Pitch in, swing and a miss for Lane, so he'll strike out again. So playing very well at first base in the field, but Sean Lane, strikeout number 2.
Yeah, that was not the kind of pitch you want to swing at. That was down in the dirt and did not have much vertical depth, so it wasn't really foolery. He just went for it.
We're back to Trey Wingett, who closed out the top of the first.
I think that might be the thing about hitting a bomb in your first swing for a team. You might get a little overhyped.
That was Moore's 4th strikeout on the day as well, as he sends it in for Wingett down into the dirt. Ball 1.
I do miss the view from the Pove. It is a lot more kind to see some pitch dynamics.
Moore in. That one looked right. Yeah, ball 2.
Yeah, heater.
We're guessing. Our angle's a little weird. I think it was right at the plate.
No, I thought that was left of the plate. Heater rose too far in.
Do I have my left and my right mixed up?
Again?
Moore comes in. Wingett chopped out to the second baseman and into first. Out number 2.
I was trying to make fun of you for switching your directions, or else that was me who did it on the sheet, going right and left. I had left fielder and right fielder in the wrong direction.
This is true.
Not the numbers. The numbers would almost be acceptable. I just wrote left fielder to the right, right fielder to the left.
And we're back to Baylor Cobb catching today for the Big Train. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
Cobb made a ton of appearances in exhibition, but did not play yesterday.
In for strike 1. Moore winding up, quickly deals the next one. In. Little high there, ball.
Max Moore has this like flail to his motion. I don't know how to describe it. Like he's biting his lip. He looks like you gotta watch the way he just kind of wags.
Sends it in, swung on and missed there from Cobb. Moore dealing pretty quickly here in the top of the 4th.
And he's dealing well. I mean, his form might look strange to me, but he's definitely throwing his heater very well. And his off speed's been talented too.
Moore the 1-2 pitch, fouled back off the pole for Cobb. He stays alive here.
Also, now that I realize that we have a lapel, we can mic up Coach Sal for a game.
Another fouled back one for Cobb.
You know, I'm going to take it back there. It might have not have been Sean Lane's fault because pitching, swinging in the dirt again here is Cobb. That might just be the deceptive pitching from Max Moore.
Moore the 1-2 in again. Swung and a miss from
Ooh.
Cobb. So a 1-2-3 inning for Max Moore. Big Train cannot make anything happen. Lane and Cobb striking out there. Moore records his 5th K as we head to the bottom of the Welcome back. Leading off here for the Braves in the bottom of the 4th is Jeremy Buchanan. Again, still facing Luke Baker, who had a 1-2-3 inning to close out the bottom of the 3rd. Baker sends in his first pitch, swung on and missed there from Buchanan.
Buchanan was golfing at that one. Oh my God.
Very impressed with Baker in that last one, recording 2 Ks. Send in pitch 2.
Oh.
Buchanan will hit it right into the glove of Petray. Quick out there to take care of the first batter in the bottom of the 4th.
Length of Emilian Petray coming in handy there. If that was a shorter guy, wouldn't have gotten to it. He just kind of put the glove up, brought it down. Canadian Junior National.
The perfect catch there from Petray. And we're on to the catcher, Galinsky, for the Braves. Baker, first pitch into Galinsky, fouled back behind 0-1. You can hear train sounds in the distance here. It's almost like it's sending good vibes towards South County High School.
Oh, yeah. Posy energy.
Baker in,
Oh, that's coming back.
Hit way high, fouled back.
To the dugout. Oh
And
my
it
God.
hits the top of the dugout. Loud thud there for Galinsky for strike 2.
That would have come down in one of the places we were almost sitting. We could have caught a foul ball, Allie.
We could have. 0-2 here. Baker ahead in the count with a chance to retire his second batter. Baker delivers way high, off above the glove of Cobb. The 1-2 from Baker comes in. And they'll call another ball, even count.
I really thought he might have gotten him on that one.
I thought so too.
Yeah, maybe it was inside. Umpire has a better view than we do, so I'm going to yield to his knowledge.
Baker in the 2-2. Swung back. Another foul tip from Galinsky.
Galinsky, number 44, out here tonight. Again, the Buffalo boy. Will he come out tonight?
The 2-2 from Baker comes in.
Baker's got these guys hacking at low pitches.
Yeah, more contact there. Another foul. Galinsky making him work.
Galinsky did not need to swing at that pitch, though, but that's just kudos to the deceptiveness of Luke Baker's. I think he's throwing a sinker. I'm trying to watch his hand.
In for Baker, swung and a huge miss there for Galinsky. Luke Baker records another K.
And I said this off air, but some simple, great pitch sequencing. Low, low, high, get him thinking low, get him really invested down there, and then hit him with that heater. You catch him on a different speed, you catch him on a different wavelength. Tried and true, great sequence.
Back to the first baseman, Webb. First pitch in, fouled back for strike 1.
Wearing number 27 tonight, Miles Webb. That's Miles with a Y.
Gotta let the people know.
I couldn't find anything else on him. Oh no, in D3 he slashed 373, 89, 541, 30 runs tallied, and 29 RBIs. So there is a lot on him, and it's a lot saying, heads up, Luke Baker.
Some dangerous hitting coming out of Division 3. Baker, the 0-1. Beautiful pitch for strike 2. Baker, the chance to end the 4th.
Another 1-2-3 inning.
Could be.
Opportunity knocking on the table.
Baker in, fouled back off. So
God, he's just making.
Webb stays alive.
He's making these batters look foolish. They're either hacking at stuff at their head or swinging in the dirt. They're either golfing or I don't even know what you can call the other one. Sword fighting, fencing.
Different sports. Baker in. That one fouled way high down the right field side.
Didn't see it land.
I did not either. Didn't hear anything. Didn't see anything. That ball just flew into the void. Still 0-2. 2 outs.
The iconic SoCo triangle, I'm sure, as they call their right field area.
Baker in, swung on and missed there for Webb. Baker records his 4th K of the day. Another 1-2-3 inning, and we'll be back shortly for the top. New pitcher in for the Braves here in the top of the 5th. That is Jake Whittington, the senior at Wilson College, Salisbury, Maryland native. He'll be facing Wargo, the DH today, number 8 in the batting. Number 8 in the batting order for the Big Train. Struck out in his last at-bat in the 2nd. Hopefully looking to redeem himself and get another run on the board for the Big Train, who are still up 1-0.
Whittington previously played at the University of the Sciences in Philly.
Interesting.
Sciencey boy.
I wonder if he studied
like
science at the University of Sciences.
Hey, I'm in arts and technically I'm in the School of Arts and Sciences. And
Oh.
I'm sitting here doing journalism.
Whittington played D3 for Wilson College. Had this past season pitched 25.2 innings, 3.16 ERA. Pretty
Ooh,
good.
I like what I'm seeing from him right now in the warm-ups. Possibly another good Metro pitcher coming on the mound.
The pitching today has been great. Max Moore, to his credit, he's been taken out, but was very impressed with the speed at which he was dealing, and also he was making those Big Train guys swing.
Look, that one run, 4 innings, 1 run given up, that's a great performance at any level. You'll take that any day of the week.
Excuse me, it'll be Rogers. Wargo was just warming up. My eyes deceived me. So we're just at Rogers, number 7 in the batting order. Wargo on deck, facing Whittington.
Rogers over 4 yesterday and yet to register a hit today.
Yes, grounded out in the 2nd. First pitch comes in, a ball.
TJ from Sparks, Nevada, your favorite town name.
It is my favorite.
I think I like DeYoungville way more.
I think it's DeHuesville.
DeHuesville.
DeHuesville. Strike 1 there. Count it 1-1.
DeHuesville. It's DeHuesville.
In there. Strike 2.
Yeah, tried to hold it back, but he definitely went around that one. He knows it.
Yeah, Rogers shaking his head. He knows what he did.
He knows what he did.
Whittington, the 1-2 pitch in very low.
Playing some stickball there.
Right into his catcher's stomach almost.
Don't say the word stomach. It makes me remember.
That we're hungry.
Food. It's all right.
Klinsky kind of regrouping there after he got hit by that one.
You ever been to Levain's Bakery?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Going in the morning, and I am thrilled.
That is exciting. Whittington comes in there low. Full count now.
Just thinking about a croissant. That's all that's on my mind. That and this lovely game here.
I've only ever had the cookies. Those are what they're famous for.
I think I had like a chocolate stuffed croissant once, and it was brilliant.
Whittington in, and Rogers with the single. Drive down center field, gets past the second baseman, and Rogers, with the full count, finds himself at first base.
Some solid contact straight up the middle. Hit the ball at the exact right time.
They're barking for him in the dugout there.
I love sports.
Oh, I'm glad. I would hope you do if I'm sitting with you here. Whittington now facing Wargo, the DH. Tries to pick off Rogers, but cannot do it. So we'll get started against Wargo now.
Have a good time.
Wargo in there. Strike 1.
That was a good pitch, keeping him inside. Righty be lefty here. Or sorry, righty be righty. Whoopsie. Gonna be able to run those pitches in on him. We'll see how well that works for him here.
Whittington delivers in the dirt for ball 1. Count it 1-1.
He's been pitching kind of low, Whittington. Oh, can't you see we're having fun here, folks? Whittington rocking 35. Wonder if he's a Kevin Durant fan.
Whittington tries to pick off Rogers again. Cannot do it.
Remember when Kevin Durant was supposed to come to the Washington Wizards?
Really?
Yeah, that was heavily rumored because he's a DC native.
Oh, yes.
Back when he was like,
I recall.
No, I'm going to go to the Warriors.
Yeah, when he went to Golden State instead. Again, low into the dirt for Whittington. Count it 2-1. Not much can help the Wizards. You get star power. We had Russell Westbrook, and it was just...
Yeah,
we have...
Westbrook is garbage.
Okay.
In my humble opinion, if you're a point guard and you can't shoot the 3, you do not belong in the NBA in 2022.
Fair enough. Whittington, the 2-1 in. Hit out by Wargo deep into center field. Rogers rounding second. Wargo rounding first. And both of them, oh, Rogers coming all the way home, slides in. TJ Rogers gets the second run on the day for the Bethesda Big Train. Wasn't sure if he was going to do it, but he was full speed ahead into home plate there. And Wargo himself will advance to second for the double.
Whittington, the senior D3, an experienced pitcher, getting a brutal awakening in this Cal Ripken League here.
I was almost ready to say that Rogers would end up at third and
he kept going.
Wargo would end up at second, but Rogers ran all the way home.
Yeah, it was good recognition from the third base coach. The player, center fielder, really took his time picking up that ball. Great hustle there.
Back down to Colton Headwood, the final batter in this lineup. Whittington into Headwood again down in the dirt for ball one. What's funny?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I can't go on air. Tough start to the season here for Whittington. Again, DC Metro was the one team out of the 7 that did not play yesterday, so this is their first game of the season.
That one chopped down right in front of Hegwood for strike one. Again, Wargo with that double. He's on second. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 5th for the Big Train.
Got to keep his wits about him, does Whittington. Already in trouble here. Just 2 batters in, 1 run scored, runner on second.
Wargo taking some space from the second base bag. Whittington eyeing him.
I like the way his hands are swinging out there.
Sends it in again low, kind of into the dirt. Catcher can't really even control that. Ball 2, count 2-1.
Do we have a you must face 3 batters rule in this league?
I don't know. We should know this. There are a lot of rules that we will come to learn, I'm sure.
What do you mean? We're absolute experts. That's the one hole in our knowledge. For those of you who don't know, the MLB recently instilled a rule that, I think 2 years ago, you can't put in a pitcher for less than 3 batters, so you can't keep swapping in your lefties and righties for matchups.
In there, swung and missed from Hegwood. Even count now.
That's what Whittington wants. Low, but it looked like it was coming in high. That dropped just at the end there. Late breaking pitch from Whittington.
Whittington, the 2-2. Again, low into the dirt, full count. Whittington struggling to kind of get a command here in the top of the 5th.
Maybe he's listened to too much Flo Rida and he likes getting low.
Oh,
that was
my
so
gosh.
bad. That was so bad. That was so bad. I'm sorry, Bruce. I know you're listening. I'm sorry. That was the worst pun, joke, whatever I've ever made.
I actually kind of liked it. Maybe because I got it. In there, swung on and missed from Hegwood. So that'll be the first K for Whittington. And out number 1, Wargo still on second. We're back to the top of the order with Garrett Felix.
You're saying some of my jokes don't make any sense?
Well, I got it
yes.
immediately. if that makes you feel better.
No. I understand. I'm a volume jokester. You know, I'm shooting tons of threes. Every once in a while, I'll hit one well.
Got it.
Somehow the Flo Rida one was one of the ones that got a laugh out of you, so guess I got to maintain that pop rap-based humor.
Okay. Wargo on second. Whittington first pitch into Garrett Felix. Strike 1.
Whittington starting to find some form here. That was a battling back from being behind in that at-bat. That was a lot of B's. Now he's ahead on Felix. The man, so scary, he drew an intentional walk.
That he did last night. The Thunderbolts wanted nothing to do with him. Sent him straight ahead. Count 1-1.
Yeah, he batted 1 for 3, drew a walk, and got that intentional walk last night in his 5 at-bats.
Whittington in. Low again for ball 2.
Sorry, there's a little resonance coming in through the mic. There's like that background.
Yeah.
That might be the splitter.
We'll look into that mid-inning. Whittington in. Low again into the dirt. 3-1.
Well, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah. Hitters count here, very much so.
Whittington taking his time here. The 3-1 pitch. Wargo, who's still at second, in. Felix hit deep into center field, but the shortstop will take care of it. And they'll call him safe at first.
Yeah.
So Wargo will advance to third. Felix, with that speedy base running that we've talked about quite a bit already on these broadcasts, gets him safe at first. Was well into the glove of the shortstop, but could not get it to first base in time. And Garrett Felix, safe.
Throw was off coming into the first baseman there. Oh, God, already a catcher visit to the mound.
Up next, Pitre.
A million. If we had sound effects. Oh, we got to get a soundboard. Like, don't you just press a thing and it makes like a duck quack or whatever.
Pitre's third at-bat today, doubled in his first one, and then grounded out in the third inning. Wild throw out to first base as Whittington tried to pick off Felix. Felix rounding second and rounding third. He'll be safe, or they'll call him out at third, excuse me, but not before Wargo comes home. So Big Train up 3-0. Felix got a little run happy there, trying to steal second and third. Honestly, could have gone either way. He was quick.
I really thought he was there under the tag, but yeah, he blew past second after that horrible pickoff attempt from Whittington. Can't mince words about it. He almost threw that into the stands. Now the bases have emptied themselves.
So bases empty, 2 outs after Felix gets out at third base. But again, Wargo with the run. So Big Train up 3-0. Pitre still at bat, count 0-1.
Amelia having a great start to his season. He's batting 3 for 6 with 2 RBI and an extra base hit.
Swung and missed there, count 0-2. Whittington with a chance to get out of this inning. Whittington delivers. That one high, ball 1, count 1-2.
Whittington, very lucky here in my opinion to have 2 outs, be just 1 strike away from getting out of this inning.
Fouled back by Pitre. Still 1-2.
Love here in the dugout. Way to stay in there. The encouragement.
We're so close today. Usually we're high and above the field, but today we're right next to the Big Train dugout.
They definitely have way more posse vibes than the intern crew.
Whittington way hit high back behind the third base bleachers for Pitre. He's really staying in this one. Count still 1-2. Fouled off the last couple of pitches.
I believe this is the 7th or 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. Probably 7th. I think he fouled off 3 balls.
Whittington in there. Pitre hit deep into center field. Easy single there. And Emilian Pitre with his 2nd hit of the day.
Dude is a contact hitter. Just knows how to slap it out into the shallow outfield. Jog up to first, take your single, have a nice day.
Whittington on the 1-2 with a chance to end the top of the 5th here, but Big Train stays alive, and we're back to Peyton Schultz, who also had a single in his first at-bat, grounded out as well in the 3rd inning. In there, into the dirt for Whittington. Ball 1.
Pitre taking a massive lead out there. Well, not now. Now he's standing in the bag. But he was before, I promise you.
They can't see. They don't know. You just got to be confident.
We could be making this all up. You don't know what the game's actually like.
Whittington in. Swung and missed there from Schultz. Count 1-1.
There we go. When he gets the pitch to look like a tie and then come in, I know that's simple pitching. When you get it to look high, come in low, it's doing great. But he's just low. He's struggling to keep those balls high.
Whittington fires. Strike 2.
That had some nice movement on it. Looked like it cut glove side late there. Swinging across the strike zone.
Whittington in the same situation he found himself with Pitre. Count at 1-2. 2 outs still. Runner on first. Chance to end the inning. Whittington in. Swung on and somewhat missed. Kind of wild pitch. Schultz will trot to first, but of course they'll get it to the first baseman with ease. That'll be the 3rd out. Big Train up 3-0, and we will move in to the bottom of the 5th when we come back.
Live.
Welcome back. It is the bottom of the 5th. Big Train up 3-0. Still on the mound is Luke Baker, who's having a great day. 4 Ks, 2 1-2-3 innings. He's facing Daniels. Gets a strike in his first pitch, so starting back up right where he left off.
Yeah, Doc Daniels, a two-way player, but he's throwing a 3.1 ERA and hitting .410. Very few people can do that, even at the D3 level.
That one fouled back into the parking lot again. Oh, and it definitely hit 2 cars.
Well, the owner of a blue Honda, please check their vehicle.
That was not good. Fouled back into the parking lot.
Good job parking pretty far away there, Allie.
I try. Fouled again for strike 2.
Baker's really got this guy. He's smiling up there. He knows he's working this guy.
You know, they played joking sound effects at the POV when it hits a car. That one we actually heard the thud because we're down here, and that was painful. Baker, the 0-2 pitch in. Swung and fouled out again. Down the right field side, drops. Count still 0-2.
Good thing it wasn't a windshield, because if it hit the windshield, that thing's cracked.
Yeah, that's brutal.
But just the top of your car, that's a little dent.
I mean, park this close to the field at your own risk, folks.
I mean, that's what could happen. But now you forever have a memory of that foul ball from Luke Baker hit off by Doc Daniels. Get him to sign it.
Baker in for the ball. 1-2 now.
I think they would sign the top of their car around the dent.
That'd be funny. Baker again took care of 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 2 1-2-3 innings. Baker comes in, swung on, out deep to right field, and it drops.
Dang.
Daniels rounding into second, and the double for Daniels. Runner in scoring position for the Braves, and Luke Baker will have his gives up his first hit of the day.
Great play from Doc to go oppo and hit against the shift stand-up double for Doc Daniels.
Up next for the Braves is Adam.
Lucas Adam plays for Dayton in the Atlantic 10 Conference. A10, great people, great places, great memories.
Baker first pitch high for ball 1.
Hi, how are you? That one was funny.
So funny. How many times are the listeners going to have to hear you make a joke and me go, ah?
Yeah, the pity laugh is very appreciated. That one I stand by being funny.
Baker in there. Up again for ball 2. Count 2-0. Again, Daniels with the double, so he's in scoring position out on second.
Taking a chunky lead.
Definitely.
Oh, I shouldn't have called it chunky. A sizable lead.
Sizable lead. That's a better way to put it. Baker eyeing Daniels, but sends it in for strike 1. Looking to come back here. Count 2-1.
And we're over halfway through this game here. And it's been moving at a decent clip. We've only been here for an hour. Well, we've been here for a while, but we've only been with you guys for an hour. We, of course, get here prep.
Baker in, swung and missed there from Adam. Even count. Luke Baker getting his way back into this one.
Call him a Decepticon with that one. That dropped just at the end. Great late break. A lot of gyro spin to make that happen. Science.
Baker in the 2-2. Swung and missed again, but kind of wild. Ball rolling all around. Cobb cannot get his glove on it in time. Coach Sal is not happy about that one.
They're saying he swung and missed and took first, but no, they're giving him an extra base.
Wow. All right. Coach Sal talking to the umpire there. They give Adam the extra base.
I'm confused by that, Allie.
I am as well. So that would send Daniels home as well, I believe. So Braves with a run on the board, and Adam advances to second. Coach Sal not happy about that one.
Let's talk about the start of the play. He definitely tipped it.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have been able to run, and he shouldn't have been struck out. But instead, they called it a strikeout and a wild pitch. He got to first, and then they gave an extra base. For what reason?
Unclear. Baker comes in. Strike one there. Very weird play.
I'm trying to think of reasons to give a base, and because that did not look like a ground rule double to me.
Baker in, low, ball one, count 1-1.
So under a given set of circumstances, an umpire can award a runner or batter 1, 2, or 3, or even 4 bases.
Very unclear what those circumstances were. Baker in, swung and missed there. Huge swing and a miss from Morgan. Count at 1-2. Still no outs here.
He was so far behind on that heater. Oh, it was a bounding ball deflected out of play.
Oh, because it went in almost into the dugout, honestly.
Okay.
The Braves dugout.
They were awarded a base. A batter. I'll read that later. It's not that interesting. You just understand it was a batted ball that went out of play.
Baker, bit low, ball 2, even count.
So I guess that's the ruling that the umpire's going with.
Baker delivers. Another ball, full count.
Again, to clarify, they're calling it a swing and a miss on a wild pitch. Runner advances to first, or runner advances to third, batter advances to first, and then because the ball fell to the edge of the dugout, it exited play, and the umpire gave both runners an extra base. So runner on second.
And that is how the Braves got their first run. Huge swing and a miss there for Morgan. Baker back on it with his 5th K of the day. Up next, Rosica Porter, the DH today for the Metro Braves.
Austin Rosica Porter from Shepherd College.
Again, runner still out there on second. Baker fires, swing and a miss for Rosica Porter.
They just could not keep up with this heater. Listen to that dugout. Oh, my. I just became Southern for a second there, but whew, that heater literally drove me silly. That was impressive that he's this late into a performance and chucking that fast.
He's definitely got a fire in his eyes. Baker sends it in. Strike 2.
Ooh, Lord have mercy on Rosica Porter. All he could do was stand there and watch that heater just come straight on.
Baker in, swung and missed again for Rosica Porter. 6K of the day. Excuse me. Yes, so 6K of the day. Out number 2, back to the top of the order, Luke Jensen.
Nebraska. The Nebraska boy comes back to the plate for the 3rd time today.
Again, runner still out there on second after that extra base was awarded. It's Adam out there. First pitch in. Ball 1 for Baker.
Another run here would do the Braves very good, bringing it to a 1-run game with 4 innings left to play. Still, I would say a success of an inning, considering they only got the 1 hit and tallied a run off of it.
Baker, strike 1 there, count at 1-1. Yes, this is a great opportunity for Baker to kind of rebound from the commotion. That happened earlier in this inning.
The ruckus.
The ruckus, the commotion, the craziness. 1-1 pitch, fouled back by Jensen. Count at 1-2, and Baker with a chance to retire Jensen and end the inning.
I was speckle-dwarfed by the decision to award the base there, but it is what we have. Oh my God, it's 9 p.m.
It is 9 p.m. We are still here.
Got a late start tonight.
Baker down into the dirt, even count. Yes, a bit of a late start. The game's moving pretty quickly, but again, we had some inclement weather, and but it's turned out to be a nice night.
Yeah, thank you guys for staying with us, despite this not occurring at your regularly scheduled Big Train time.
And without video.
And without video.
We're going to try and get that taken care of. I'm sure things will be back and better than ever when we're at the Pove tomorrow.
Playing host to the Crop Dusters.
Yes. Fouled back again by Jensen, so count still even at 2-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Still just 1 strike away from ending this ungodly inning.
Ready to go, sends it in, big swing and a miss there for Jensen. So Baker records his 7th K on the night, takes care of Jensen and retires him. And after some commotion, the Braves are on the board with 1, but the Big Train's still up 3-1. And we will be back with you for the top of the 6th on BigTrain.com. Leading off here in the top of the 6th for the Big Train is Sean Lane, who's been struggling at the plate so far today. 2 strikeouts, still Whittington on the mound for the Braves. And ball 1 there, the first pitch. Whittington sends it in. That one passes the catcher for ball 2. Lane hopefully looking for some redemption here. Again, struck out in his first 2 at-bats. But he's a good hitter who saw some time for the Terps this past season. Whittington in. Strike 1. 2-1 now.
For a team that had a great chance of getting past their regional.
Yeah. Well, I've actually been meaning to ask you, Nick, what are your thoughts on the runner interference base situation? Did you see how that game ended?
It was the Trey Turner.
Oh, Sean Lane deep into center field for a single. So I talked about him looking for redemption. He certainly does it. runner on first now for the big train, and Wingate is due up. But yes, it was a repeat of the Trey Turner situation.
Honestly, I don't college baseball.
It was basically, believe it was Chris Aline, who's like the best player from Maryland, was coming in, running into first. First baseman standing right there, and they say it's an interference. Call him out.
On the runner?
Yes. Yes. it's a in my humble opinion, dumb rule in baseball. Wild pitch there, and Lane easily advances to second.
Baseball's got a lot of dumb rules.
Most sports do that. Do they not?
Yeah. They don't let them do hardcore drugs anymore in the MLB. We're slipping. Back in the day, they used to be able to snort a lot of coke and then throw a perfect. I should not have said that. There was a guy who on LSD pitched a perfect game.
Oh, lovely. All right, Whittington in strike there. Count 1-1.
Should not have brought that up, but that is a real thing that happened. I forget what team he played for, but MLB back in the day was an interesting place.
I think most things were interesting back in the day. Anyways, again, Sean Lane. Sean Lane still second, so he's out there in scoring position. Whittington facing Wingate. 1-1 count. That one comes in low.
Yeah.
Called a ball.
He held back that swing. Good call there, Niner.
Niner. He is number 9. So
Creative nickname, one could say. Oh, okay. Brendan Clark wearing ice on the elbow. Again, like that's the injury he's recovering from. Definitely why we only saw 2 innings from him today as he works his way back.
Wingate, huge swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I miss those Catalyst hot dogs.
I still yet to try one.
I haven't had one either, but I want one
You
now.
just miss their presence.
Yeah, exactly. Having the thought that if I really want, I can
Maybe
get a hot
tomorrow's
dog.
the day.
I think if you do it, I'll do it.
Okay. Whittington in. Wingate sent out down right field. Lane to third, and Wingate advances to first. I heard them in the dugout saying just a base hit Trey, and he does it. Still no outs. Runners on first and third for the big train. So we move into Baylor Cobb.
Shaken Bako at the plate here.
That's really good, Nick.
Yeah, you got to give me some credit when I do it right.
That one was really good. I'm a big fan.
Got to tell Coach Sal about that one.
Bako, Baylor Cobb.
Bako.
Whittington, first pitch into Cobb in the dirt. Ball 1.
Maryland person like yourself must love the Old Bay Co.
Oh, love Old Bay. Great seasoning. You can put that stuff on everything.
They're so good on French fries.
Yeah, Old Bay fries. Have you ever had crab chips from Utz?
Oh my God, I hate them.
Oh, they're great. They're Old Bay. Whittington in.
I think it's
Ball 2.
that we had those during a weekend where my big was staying with us, and my big went grocery shopping with us, and it caused us to spend a lot of money on stupid stuff, including a gigantic can of tomato paste and crab chips that no one ate. But they leave a bad taste in my mouth.
All right, well, they're delicious. Maybe you need to try them again. Whittington in. Full call strike. 2-1 count now.
All right, I'll eat crab chips if you watch the premiere of Avatar, or like the first episode.
Okay, fair enough.
fair
The
deal.
pilot.
Yeah, the pilot, yeah. That's my bad. I have the easy end of this. I just have to go to 7-Eleven.
Whittington delivers. Swing and a miss there from Cobb. 2-2 count. Again, Lane out on third. Wingate out on first, but still just no outs here for the big train at the top of the 6th.
Whittington trying to keep the hopes of a W alive.
Whittington in. Wingate running all the way to second, and he makes it there. So pitch went a little wild, got out of the glove of Galinsky, the catcher. So Wingate with the stolen base.
Umpire's coming out to talk to him about the ball.
Ball change up, I guess.
Possibly scuffed in the dirt. You got to keep a clean ball. Brought to you by Manscaped. All right. Count is full.
Yes.
Yeah, Paige and I were unpackaging the pearls when they first came in, and oh my God, that was amazing. They're beautiful.
Whittington in. that one high, so he'll walk Baylor Cobb. Still no outs, and now the bases are loaded with Rogers due up, who did have a base hit in his last at-bat.
Spare Weddington. Please spare Weddington here. You got to make a change. Trying to see down to their pen. There's no one actively throwing in the pen. Unless I'm...
I think there might be one or two guys. I think there might be one guy. I can kind of see. I do have better vision than you, so.
Well, if you really had great vision, can you tell me who's throwing for the Bethesda Big Train in the pen?
No.
It's number 38. If I can... Do we even have a 38? This could be embarrassing.
Cobb fouled out to the left side
Yes.
there.
Oh, my God. Griffin Stieg has made an appearance then. He was throwing in the pen. There were
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so who's blind now, Allie?
I guess I can kind of see it now.
Well, and I think also 31 is the one throwing. They're not really doing any too serious arm work. I think they're letting a couple guys warm.
Weddington in. Beautiful pitch there. 2 strikes ahead in the count for the first time in a while. 0-2 now is Weddington with a chance to retire his first batter here. Again, bases are loaded for the Big Train. And that's T.J. Rogers at the plate.
Ooh, I've hit the wrong button there. It's 0-2 count. Apologies.
Weddington in. Swing and a miss for Rogers. So Weddington gets his second strikeout of the day. We'll move on to Wargo in the DH position today for Bethesda.
Also warming up, no way, that was Braden Jones I saw in the pen. I did see a number 31, but I didn't see him throwing. I highly doubt we're seeing Braden Jones today after his start yesterday.
Great start yesterday.
Check out that graphic on the Twitter about that start.
Weddington first pitch into Wargo high, ball 1. Weddington fires. Strike 1 there. Count 1-1. Again, bases loaded.
Got it. When did it get pitch black? What?
Yeah, it did get really dark really quick.
For those of you who can't see, this is actually the first game where we're wearing the black jerseys and matching the dark of the night. They look great.
I'm a fan. Weddington in. Chop foul left from Wargo.
If you're a fan, then why is it always so hot in the booth? Fan, cooling system. That was horrible. Even I know that one was horrible.
Yeah, that was a bit of a stretch.
I know.
I don't even think you're getting the pity laugh there. 1-2.
Damn it. You bullying me for not making a joke was funnier than possibly anything I've said today. Dang it.
Weddington, the 1-2 in. Fouled back again by Wargo, so he stays alive. Weddington with a chance here to get another out, especially in the situation where you've got runners all over the field for Bethesda. Weddington in. Strike. Weddington, his 3rd strikeout on the night, retires Wargo.
No, this might
Colton
be,
Hegwood up next.
despite runners in the corners, this has been a solid inning for Weddington. What he's been on this inning. Or actually, not runners in the corners. Apologies. Bases loaded. Ooh, loaded potato. Good too.
Weddington, first pitch into Hegwood is a strike. Hegwood struck out in his last at-bat.
And bases are loaded. All it's going to take is something into the outfield. Doesn't have to be deep. Behind 0-2 now.
Weddington, the chance to end the inning here while the bases are loaded for the Big Train.
Transfer a dinger from Hegwood here, though.
Could go either way. In there.
It is.
And it's out. Hegwood escapes a very, very dire situation for the Braves. Or excuse me, Weddington escapes a very dire situation on the mound there with the bases loaded for the Big Train. Hegwood cannot get it done. So, you know, Braves live to see another day. Still only down 2 Score 3-1, and we'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back here at the bottom of the 6th. It is still Luke Baker on the mound, who is having himself quite a night with 7 strikeouts, Nick.
Luke Baker, the Undertaker.
Leading off here in the top of the 6th for the Braves, I believe, is someone new. No, PA announcer's confused, and he's confusing me.
Now batting the shortstop, and then suddenly stops as he realizes that ain't the
Shortstop should be Suarez.
But it is not Suarez at the plate. Looking at his face. If we could
see his number, that would be helpful.
I would like to send one of our boys around. Where is we've got other people here. Count
2-0.
Okay. Sorry, I needed that for the scoreboard. I couldn't see it for a second.
But yeah, not sure. Would be Suarez. He was starting at shortstop. Not sure if that is still him for the Braves. Nevertheless, Baker is pitching at number 9, so he'll hit out to third base, and throw goes over the glove of Sean Lane, so number 9 from the Braves will advance to second.
That was Brett Stallings who got a single and then reached second off an error there. George Mason Jr. from West Springfield, Virginia, hit 284 for GMU. I've seen him play before. He is a global affairs major and enjoys fishing and playing golf.
So
a golfer, man after my own heart.
Stallings makes it to second. He's in his first at-bat tonight for the Braves. Baker sends that one in hot, but too high for ball 1.
Metro not stalling here in this inning. They're getting off to a quick start. That one was a little real laugh.
Well, it was good because his last name is Stalling. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Very high level intelligence. Ooh.
Huge swing and a miss, and another new batter for the Braves. That is number 1.
Quinn Madden.
Quinn Madden of Burke, Virginia, Hartford Community College.
Batting .311. Hobbies include hunting, fishing, lifting.
Dugout loved that one. Came in hot for strike 2. Count 1 and 2 now.
I just heard a voice in the dugout go, meow. I love baseball.
Rain coming down again here. Apologies, folks. Having some technical sound issues. Not sure exactly what is wrong with our system, but that one skied out, and there is a home run Hopefully that sound is better for you folks. Major, major apologies there. We were having technical sound issues at the worst time.
Your home run call. I'm so sorry.
Quinn Madden sends that one over the warning track deep into left field, sending home Stallings as well. So Luke Baker, who started off with a great day, 7 strikeouts, struggling a bit more on the mound now, and the Braves have tied this one up at 3-all here in the bottom of the 6th.
Also, we fixed that sound issue. It got nudged past the danger zone and got a little too loud into the thumpy, 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 thumpy thing. But, Jesus Christ, it's a tie game now.
Another hit straight into the glove of Petre at shortstop, right to Lane. Quick out there. Take care of number 39, another new batter. The Braves have just been changing up this lineup on us, folks. Blake Mars, that was from Lander University.
This is also a substitute. It's Will Pope from
Will
Fairleigh
Pope.
Dickinson University.
Whole new lineup for the Braves.
They took a note from Patrick and did a hockey lineup. They literally just swapped the whole team. And
First pitch in. Ball.
rain is starting to really come down now.
Yes, it is. Strike one there. Count it 1-1. Will Pope out of Manassas. Pretty close to here.
Yeah. Don't know why I said it like that, but yes.
Baker in that one escapes the glove a bit of Cobb, but so ball 2, count 2-1.
He played at Chesapeake Community College and took full advantage of that JUCO time where a lot of players just to use it, for their career. He got a degree in exercise science and is now a bio major.
That one comes in beautifully for strike 2, even count.
Love watching athletes get degrees. Tim Duncan got a degree in psychology while winning the championship for the San Antonio Spurs.
Good for him. Steph Curry just finished up his degree at Davidson.
Love to see it.
Hit out to center field. That'll drop.
Oh, Baker getting cooked.
Pope with the single.
Take the bird out the oven.
Baker has had a great day. Time for a mound visit, perhaps, or not.
Great day, but not a great inning. Catcher wants a mound visit, but
yeah.
Here comes Coach Thal. Another substitution. It's Harper.
No, I believe his name is Parker. Parker
Jaczak.
For this whole lineup has changed.
Saginaw Valley State University. Yeah, God knows what it's going to look like in the field. I think the ump's having a moment trying to keep track of it, too. He's got his pen and pad out.
So Baker will come off the mound. Definitely struggled there in the bottom of the 6th, but what a day for Baker, recording 7 strikeouts. Very impressive stat line and pitched very well. And now, new Big Train pitcher in is number 28, Evan Marcinko.
Evan
who
Marcinko.
we saw. This is a very similar lineup to what we saw in that exhibition game.
Luke Baker, Evan Marcinko, and Clark. Honestly, it might be
Brandon
the same.
Clark. It's the same thing rolling out as believe it was the only game.
Well, Big Train rolling out.
Rolling out.
Yeah, interesting combination that he's going for. I think it goes lefty, righty, lefty. He was definitely hoping to get 3 from each pitcher, and instead he got 3 1/3 from Baker, 2 from Clark, and here we are in the 6th. It's a tie game. That is my one criticism of the way this league plays, is that they're very tied to they want the pitchers to go a certain amount. You got to pull a kid at a certain point.
Yeah. And Baker was having such a good day, and honestly, sometimes there's just, you don't want them to have to go that long.
It sullies the performance. Like, he should have been taken out after 3 innings and come out with 1 run given up and, 6 Ks?
Yeah. Evan Marcinko in now for the Big Train. Just a little refresher on him. Plays for UNC Wilmington. Skysville, Maryland native. He's a rising sophomore at UNC Wilmington. He pitched 6 innings down in North Carolina. Gave up 12 hits and 8 earned runs.
But 5 of those 6-8 runs came at the highly respected Coastal Carolina, and that was in no innings pitched.
Yeah.
So he also went 6 innings pitched with 3 earned runs, and 8 hits,
Yeah.
which is much better. That's an ERA of 4.5.
Yeah, and
Quite
yeah,
bad.
you gotta know that Coastal Carolina is a very impressive program, so definitely something to note there.
You gotta know. Luke Baker right there should be the cast. He's going out to his family. I love that one coach's laugh. He goes, ha 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 ha.
So again, runner on first. That is Pope for the Braves, and it's Jatzak at the plate for Metro.
Parker Jatzak at Saginaw Valley State University. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Zinger to get this one started for Marcinko.
He played basketball in high school.
Ooh, huge swing and a miss for Jatzak. Strike. Count at 1-1.
Very small lead from Will Pope on first. Lefty really threatening that pickoff, staring right at him.
Marcinko in. Ball 2. Count 2-1.
Marcinko looking to find that strike zone. The umpire strike zone's a little different, but both of those pitches definitely balls.
Hit fouled down right field for Jatzak, so count 1-2. Marcinko fires, strike 3, retires Jatzak. What a way to get started for Evan Marcinko.
Coming in, wrapping up this inning would be huge, keeping it tied at 3-3 into the top of the 7th.
And another new batter for the Braves, number 23.
It's Nick Lotkia,
Nick Lotkia.
whose only info other than having a mother and a sister is that he's, quote, interested in the stock market.
Oh.
I guess that means he saw Wolf of Wall Street once. Kidding, he's at William and Mary. He must know what he's doing.
First pitch coming in from Marcinko. Strike 0-1 is the count.
Wish William and Mary weren't called the Tribe. Not a fan of that name.
Yeah.
They were one of my favorite schools, though.
My dad went to William and Mary.
Outstanding.
Count 0-2.
I did an interview there with the worst sunburn of my life, and I was peeling on the guy's floor, and he apparently still liked me, so we'll take it. He asked me what kind of condiment I was.
Chopped right
Oh,
into the
yeah.
glove of Sean Lane for an out there. So Marcinko will take care of business, and after the Braves able to tie things up, cannot get any more on the board, and we'll be back bringing you the top of the 7th. Welcome back here. It's the top of the 7th pitching change for the Metro Braves. They've brought in, interesting note here, they have 2 guys on their roster named Kyle Lewis, both right-handed pitchers. This is Kyle M. Lewis, to be exact. So number 31, Kyle M. Lewis on the mound for the Braves, and he'll face leadoff hitter Garrett Felix.
From Marymount University.
Lewis from Marymount University. Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Lewis, first pitch in, swing and a miss from Felix, count 0-1.
Felix, of course, from Nicholas State. Are we still audible? Yeah.
I think we should be. We're having some
Woo-hoo.
sound issues today.
I'm on a roll with fixing them, though.
Pitch from Lewis comes in low into the dirt for ball 1. Count 2-1. Lewis delivers. That one high and outside.
Pitch. Well caught by whoever's playing catcher right now.
We don't know. Lots of lineup changes here.
I think the catcher might be Brett Stallings.
3-1 count comes in. Felix hit well into center field, or left field. Sorry, my vision a little obscured, but a single base hit there. Second base hit in a row for Felix.
Heck yeah, the sound off that bat. That was a beautiful single.
Back to Petre, who also had a base hit in his last at-bat in the 5th.
Petre, the Canadian.
What do you call him? Quebecois.
Quebecois.
Nice.
Can he...
Lewis trying to pick off Felix. Can't make it happen. Second pitch comes in, flies past the catcher. Felix easily going to steal second.
All right, put yourself in this hole. And then I'll put me in the other one. Is it still going?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Seems like we have solved that fun little... God!
Oh, okay.
It's this one. It's not me, it's you. So I'm gonna, or no, it's not you, it's me.
Okay. Are you breaking up with me, Nick? In there, Petre hit, fouled out down the left field side.
Someone on the bench just went, I love you! I want to see this kind of guy, these guys in the interview. The untamed stallions just yelling their love for each other. There were reports of players kissing yesterday.
Oh, wow.
No, it was players missing.
Yeah, I forgot. They messed that up.
That was all Jacob. I don't know where he is right now.
Pitch in, Felix chopped, or excuse me, Petre chopped right into the glove of Lewis, so he'll be out at first base pretty easily. Felix will advance to third. Up to Peyton Schultz, the opening day hero. Just one out here in the top of the 7th. Again, game tied at 3-all. That one in. First pitch, a ball from Lewis. Lewis down into the dirt. Ball 2.
Check your input levels before recording and set your gain accordingly. Make sure you've got enough headroom.
In there, chopped right into the glove of the first baseman. So Schultz will be out at first. Felix still at second. 2 outs. And Sean Lane is on deck.
Bless the saint. Will Pope coming in with a great play up there for your Metro Braves.
Sean Lane with the single last inning after striking out in his first two at-bats. That one comes in for ball 1 from Lewis. Apologies, folks. Tons of sound issues today. Nick working very hard to fix them. Lane, chopped foul. Out. He'll run to first. And they'll get him out. So that'll do it for the top of the 7th. Big Train goes scoreless. Still tied here at South County High School. We'll be back shortly, and you're listening to BigTrain.tv. Welcome back. Leading off this inning, one of the last remaining people from the Braves lineup, second baseman Morgan, still at the plate facing Marcinko. Marcinko's pitch goes off the glove, bounces behind Cobb for ball 1. Lots of changes for the Braves. Morgan still in there. Count 1-0. Marcinko sends it in. Huge hit for Morgan, down in between the center field gap. He is rounding first. He'll come safely into second for the double.
He barreled that one. That was well hit. Got all of it. I got nothing else to say other than he got all of it.
Morgan, who grounded out in his first at-bat and then a strikeout in the last one, redeems himself there with a double. And then a new hitter, Danny Salisbury, for the Braves, sophomore from Mount St. Mary's College.
So Mount St. Mary's just this thing where they have players record, my name is this, I'm majoring in this, and a fun fact about me is blank, and this guy just goes, and I have a pet pony. So,
And he hits it right into the glove of TJ Rogers, and Rogers will field it into Petre, and they'll take care of it. Fly ball out to Rogers. He gets his glove on it, sends it right to Petre at second base to get Morgan out as well. And what a little play there for the Big Train.
That's a double play.
A lovely double play.
Lovely. Spotty. I don't know. That was okay. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Another new batter, number 13. Swing and a miss for the Braves batter. It's number 13, Keegan Jarris. And there comes into the dirt. 1-1. Comes in again. A little bit off. Ball 2. Count 2-1 for Marcinko. 2 outs here after that lovely double play from Rogers and Petre. Marcinko in. Strike 2. Even count.
Turn down the game. Okay, I did what was requested by our friends at ledgernote.com.
That one into the dirt. Full count for Marcinko, again facing Jairus from the Braves.
Jeez, what a double play that was. The audio noise has been distracting me from swooning over how amazing that catch was from Rogers.
In there, and he'll walk Marcinko.
That was unnecessary. Can you hear me now?
Up next, Stallings for the Braves, who had a double in his last at-bat. Just come in that 6th inning.
Stallings, a big smile on his face.
He's ready to go.
Happy little man.
Try to pick off the runner at first, and they'll call him out. Huge play there from Marcinko, getting the ball to Sean Lane, picking off Jairus at first base. And the Big Train take care of business, a lovely double play, and then picking off the runner at first to escape the bottom of the 7th without giving up a run. Score still tied at 3-3 as we head into the top of the leading off here in the top of the 8th for the Big Train is center fielder Trey Wingett. Had a single in his last at-bat.
Both teams run out of time here to break this tie. I was thinking of a fancier word for it, but yeah, tie is a good way to say it.
Simply put, it is 3-all.
I was just speechless in the presence of Michael Michaud. Michaud? Am I getting it right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Lewis there into the dirt a bit. Almost hit the umpire, if I'm not mistaken.
He's stretching.
Counted 2-0.
No, right, he's throwing a ball. I thought he was stretching. Yeah.
2-0 pitch. Wingett fouled way out behind the third base bleachers.
Just came in too late on that pitch. If he had come in on time, that could have been hit deep to center field.
Coming in there for strike 2, even count now for Kyle M. Lewis. Emphasis on the M.
Yeah, do not get his name wrong. Say his name. And put some respect on it, Mr. Lewis. I don't even know, I'm sorry.
Lewis in there. Wingett hit straight into the glove of the Braves' third baseman, but the ball passes the first baseman. Wingett will slip. He'll try to make it home. He's home safe on first. Wow.
So
Field definitely a little wet there. Ball got past the first baseman. Wingett thought about maybe running a second, tripped and fell in the grass, but made it back home to first base safely.
yeah, so you guys at home can't see this, but the base paths here are grass. So he rounded first and just started going slip and slide. Got back to first in time though, and will get that single, or I guess that error. Reached on an error.
Baylor Cobb now for the big train. First pitch in from Lewis, a strike. Lewis into Cobb. That one wild behind the catcher. So Wingate will easily advance to second base.
This Metro infield just cannot hang on to the ball right now.
That they cannot. The big train base runners have just been moving all over the place today.
Still just 3 runs coming from those 9 hits. Could change that here, though. Bako at the plate.
The 1-1. About to come in from Lewis. He delivers. Swung on and fouled toward the left from Cobb. Still no outs here, and Wingate has advanced into scoring position. Lewis, the 1-2, swung on and missed by Baylor Cobb. Lewis records his first strikeout, and we're on to TJ Rogers, who was part of that amazing double play in the last inning, Nick.
Yeah, Cobb tipped that back to the catcher, but catcher caught it, so that'll be the end of that. Yes, oh my God, TJ Rogers. We were joking off camera. I was clutching my pearls, my stars, like an old Southern woman in a movie. Got me twisted. Oh.
Rogers showing bunt there on that first one for ball 1.
This is a prime opportunity for the big train to regain that lead. Part of the order at the plate.
Lewis comes in again. Rogers swings on that one, fouls back behind him for strike 1. Lewis taking his time. He delivers. Swung and missed again by Rogers. Count at 1 and 2. Again, Wingate out there on second. Lewis sends it in. Fouled out down the right field side. So Rogers staying alive here. I set you up for that one perfectly.
Wasn't even really joking, just an excuse to show off my beautiful falsetto. I will be singing the national anthem at some point.
Really?
I mean, if we want a good meme moment, I can sing something, but I don't want to disgrace the country like that. I'll get in trouble on Twitter.
Lewis in, and he hits Rogers right in the back. So it's the first pitch we've seen hit a batter today. Rogers will walk right up to first. That one must have hurt. You could hear it. Not good. So Wingate on second, Rogers on first, and we're up to Wargo. Lewis, first pitch into Wargo, down low, ball 1.
I think I'm completely inaudible right now. Yeah.
I can hear you.
The levels. Oh, no, they are. Yeah, I'm here. Hi, guys.
Lewis in, huge clap of thunder, but Wargo hits it down out to right field. Easy catch there for the right fielder, but Wingate will advance to third base.
I thought you were calling his swing a clap of thunder there, but then I heard the
No,
rumble
no, there was
continue.
quite literally a rumble of thunder behind us.
Tacoma showing up for another game.
No, not the Thunderbolts, just actual thunder.
It's interesting. Thunderbolts aren't a thing. It's the lightning bolt or the sound of thunder. So the Tacoma Thunderbolts, just like on the field, are nothing.
Mound meeting right now for the Braves. They're going to chat with Lewis. Again, Rogers on first after being hit by the pitch, and then Wingett has, after an error that got him that single base hit, has advanced from second and now to third base. Still, there's 2 outs here, though, for the Big Train, and it's Hegwood on deck.
These are the moments you dream about as a kid for both pitchers and batters. An opportunity to make a difference here. You can save your team and keep the game tied, or you can be the hero and send home the leading run.
It was honestly a do-or-die situation for both teams. Score tied at 3-all, and it's still going to be Lewis on the mound.
Home team playing the Jeopardy music for their own pitcher. This is tough.
Lewis laughing out there like,
Really?
really? You're gonna do me like that?
Yeah, this is my home field.
Someone in the dugout just said, "Next song, please."
Oh boy, they weren't even taking that long.
Colton Hegwood in there, swing and a miss. Count 0-1.
Have to swing at the heater there. Hegwood swinging for the fences, but really all we need is something to escape the infield here.
Colton Hegwood swung deep into center field.
Oh.
Center fielder gets his glove on it.
Unclear on the ruling if they're going to say it was caught or not.
Umpire says not caught. Big Train, get a run. Bethesda has taken the lead. So Rogers made it all the way to third. Wingett comes home.
We got a manager on the field for Metro.
They're not happy with that call.
But honestly, that's the kind of play that, honestly, as an umpire, you really have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no.
It's
Down from here, I could not really see. I have honestly no opinion on the matter. I could not really see what happened.
you have to have an opinion. That's how radio functions.
Okay.
I have a flaming hot take that he actually didn't catch the ball. He pulled a second ball out of his pocket and convinced us all that he caught it.
Wow. Little umpire meeting here. For now, though, Big Train up by 1.
Chugga, chugga.
If the ruling holds, it'll be Big Train up 4-3. Rogers advances to third. Wargo himself is on first. Hegwood on deck, and then Felix will be back up.
It will stand.
So Big Train up now 4-3, 2 outs, and it's Garrett Felix back at the top of the order, who was intentionally walked last night. See how they take care of him right here.
They're going to chase him because we're playing intentional walk. You can just say it.
Still Kyle M. Lewis on the mound. First pitch comes in. High for ball 1. Lewis into Felix there for strike 1.
Lewis really trying to get out of this inning here. Depending on your point of view from what you guys saw at home, because you guys saw just as much as we did, which was
Nothing.
not enough to make a decision. Yeah.
Ball 2. Count 2-1 now. Lewis again facing Garrett Felix, the left fielder. In there.
Oh.
And they'll make it safe. Hegwood to make it safe to second, and Rogers comes home. So Big Train now up 5-3.
Abysmal infielding again from Metro, throwing the ball past the second baseman yet again, just missing a throw. They've let so many balls go loose. Runner scores off that, and it's now a 2-run lead.
And it's a batter's count here, 3-1. Felix in a comfortable position, still facing Lewis. Pitch comes in. Huge hit out to center field from Felix. It'll drop right into the glove of the Braves outfield. So that'll be it for the top of the 8th. But what an inning for the Big Train. They've taken back the lead, now 5-3. Leading off here for the Metro Braves is the shortstop Stallings, still facing Evan Marcinko on the mound. Stallings fouls out the right side.
Stallings, a speedster. Bethesda getting ready for those wheels as he revs them, trying to get on base.
Count 0-1 comes in from Marcinko for ball 1.
Marcinko here pushing into his third inning. Oh, yeah.
Lightning right there. We are still playing. Marcinko comes in.
Oh.
Chop to Pitre. He'll get it. Over the head of Lane.
Great hustle from Cobb there. Oh, my God. He knew it was coming high and was there before anything could go wrong.
Catcher got all the way to first base to get that ball. Huge play there, making sure that Stallings could not make it to second because, like you said, he's got wheels.
You know what? It's the little things like that. Seeing your catcher get up and book it to first base. Ooh, now it's drizzling. We're getting...
It is really coming down now. Thunder, lightning, rain, all of it. Still on the mound.
We have just been joined by the entire Bethesda team as we all huddle underneath our 110.
Marcinko comes in there for ball 1. Now facing Madden. And the rain is just pouring.
This is a torrential downpour. My laptop is going away.
Believe they will call players coming off the field.